I stand before the great eye of the galaxy, chosen by destiny to receive the powers of Grayskull.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie or anything. If I were elected president, that would be the first speech I make to the people the next day. Oh, hello, my name is Fu Manchu. Well, today's review will be on something I never thought would exist. Yeah, see, Mattel Collector has brought back the He-Man figures from a long time ago, and they make them under the Classics Waveline thing now, and they've been making all these figures better than they ever were before. Well, they finally got to my favorite character in all of the Masters of the Universe collection, or movies, or TV show, or whatever. They made Blade. Yeah, now, he is by far my favorite character, like I said, and he has a line in the movie where he says to He-Man when he finally gets to fight him, he says, "I've waited a long time for this." Well, I've waited a long time for this figure. So, are you ready to see it? Let's go check it out! Now, as you can see, the outside shipper box is kind of boring, and they've changed it from the white boxes to the more brown, I guess, planet-friendly, I don't know. Let's go green, let's go green. I don't care if you go green, but do it anyway. Because I'm going to take over the world anyways. I don't care what shape it's in, I don't care. But anyway, yeah, there's the Masters of the Universe Classics logo, and then it says Blade. They should put underneath there in like little brackets, it should say not Wesley Snipes, but still is cool. Yeah, and then down here you got the Mattel logo, and over here it says Adult Collector. That actually sounds like a He-Man character's name. Hey, here comes Adult Collector. Okay, let's look at the back of the package. So there's the back of the box, and you can see that everything on the back there got the memo to change to the brown, except for that poor little barcode. He's all alone. He says, "I'm still white like everybody else." Apparently, everyone else went to the tanning salon. Yeah, and then you'll see here, it says, blah, 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 don't put it in your mouth. Oh, look, contents one figure with accessories. Let's be vague about it, shall we? And then over here, you'll have an Ouroboros, and you've got some snakes biting each other's tails. I don't know why, but there's the back of the package looking pretty boring, so let's slip the figure out of the shipper box. Now, once you have the figure out of the box, you will notice it says, Blade, Evil Master of Swords. Well, yeah, I guess so, even though he did use, like, knives and, like, arrows and stuff in the movie, too. So I guess it should say Evil Master of Pointy Weapons, but I guess that doesn't sound very good. But, yeah, now, as I said, Blade is my all-time favorite Masters of the Universe character ever. I mean, out of everyone, and I like all of them, but he is by far my absolute favorite. Now, they had hinted a long time ago that they would never, that they weren't going to get to do the movies figures because they couldn't get the rights to the figures. And I am so amazed that they finally got this one going, because check this out. Oh my goodness, he looks so amazing. Now, I'm a good friend of Scotty Cash, if you ever watch, like, the, like Pixel Dan show and stuff like that. And Pixel Dan is a big fan of Mosquitor, and he finally got his Mosquitor figure as a classics, and he was so happy. Well, that's how I feel about this Blade figure. Now, I do think they should have, like, written on the back, because they seem to be good friends with Pixel Dan, they should have made his name, something like Dan or something. They could have given it the name Dan or something. Pixel, I don't know. They give him stupid names anyways. They should have named it after him, and they knew he wanted it. But yeah, they didn't. And just like this one, I was really hoping I would flip it over and he'd have my real name on there. Like, Fu somebody, I don't care. But yeah, instead, they named him after John Ritter. Yeah, so apparently John Ritter shaved his head and went to Eternia and bulked up and got some swords and called himself Blade. Yeah, so there you go. That's a little known fact about Three's Company. So, there's his bio, and then over here you've got the other figures that they wanted to put in the back. And that's pretty cool. And, of course, there's Blade, and it still says Evil Master of Swords. And still kind of vague there, too. Collect them all, Magic Collector. Let's look at the front one more time. I don't know. Does he look like a Ritter to you? I mean, is Ritter like his first name or his last name? I mean, were they just too lazy to name him John Ritter? I don't know, but there you go. He looks pretty good in the package. So, I say we open him! And there's not Wesley Snipes standing up. Blade, yeah, check him out. He looks amazing. Just freshly out of the package and stood up. And I have to say, this is one cool figure and by far my favorite Classics Masters of the Universe figure that has come out yet, and I am so thankful that they made him. Now, a lot of people seem to think that that doesn't look like Anthony DeLongis. I guess that's how you say his name, I'm not sure. If I said it wrong, Anthony, I am sorry. I still like you. A lot of people say that doesn't look like his face. Now, I understand. They didn't get the rights to make his face, and nor did they get the rights to the actual movie line when this was made. They said they got the rights to whatever figures were made from the movie. So they copied that one. But if you ask me, they did a good enough job there, making it look like Anthony DeLongis. You know, he's got the little curled up lip there, his nose looks cool, the shape of his head and eyebrows and stuff like that look really good. Now, don't take my word for it, but, you know, I am a big fan of Blade, and I think I would notice. I think I would go, hey, wait a minute, he didn't look like that. Wasn't he a black guy or something in the movie? No, this is Anthony DeLongis. I think he looks really good. So, there you go. Check that out. Oh, and speaking of Anthony DeLongis, there's what he looks like with hair. Oh, yeah, check it out. He signed that. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Mr. DeLongis. You're very cool. Yeah, Blade. So, fresh out of the package, like I said, and as you can see, one of his swords actually comes in the little scabbard there, or strap, I guess. It's not much of a scabbard. But, yeah, it comes like that in the package, and it also comes with, let's see what it comes with here. Here it comes with, where is it? There it is. It comes with this, like, pirate sword looking thing, which looks like his old toy sword from a long time ago. And then over here he comes with the cool whip that he beats up He-Man with in the movie. That's pretty cool. I like how they did it in that red, clear plastic. That looks amazing. But yeah, there he is. Now let's look at the back of the figure. Oh my goodness, this figure is amazing. They did such a good job on that chainmail. I mean, aside from making it little links or something, I mean, this looks amazing. Check it out. I like the back of his head too, the way that comes together. And I really like those little bunny ear spiky things that are coming off of his head. They did a good job on those. Those are really soft plastic. They're really kind of, you know, squishy. But they stand up really well, so they should be fine. That looks amazing. I think that is very cool. He kind of looks like he should be in, like, the Road Warrior, or maybe, like, the bad guy from that Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, Cyborg. He wore kind of the same thing, which, if you know your Masters of the Universe lore, Cyborg was supposed to be a He-Man movie, like, script, and they, like, altered it. So I wonder if this is the same costume the other guy wore. I don't know. Kind of looks like the chainmail. Okay, let's look at the front one more time. So there's the figure one last time, and I can't always do this, but I can show you a comparison between the old one and the new one. Check that out. I still have my old Blade figure. He's a little scratched up, but he looks pretty good. Check him out. Now you can see they kept his gauntlets the same. There's the chainmail. The little speck things aren't as big, but hey, they're pretty close. He's got the same silver belt. The color of the pants is pretty close. He's got the little ziggy-zaggies. Does he have the ziggy-zaggies? I thought he had them on here, but apparently he doesn't. So they added those little ziggy-zags. Those little Charlie Brown stripes on his boots. They added those. But, yeah. There you go. There's his head. He's like going, hey. This one's kind of got an Elvis Presley or Billy Idol sneer on his lips. So you see what I mean? They kind of captured the Anthony DeLongis, like, because he did that a lot in the movie. So if you go back and compare, they did a good job. Plus, they captured the, he's kind of got like a little, like, design. I can't zoom in on it, but he's kind of got a design on his eye patch, which looks very close to the one in the movie. So, yeah, I think they got as many details as they could right. Because it really doesn't look like this head, if you ask me. That looks more like Anthony DeLongis than that does. So they did a good job. Yeah, I didn't remember him having, like, a necklace. It's like, hey, I got, like, a voice. It's almost like one of those voice things where he's like, my name is Blade. You notice my voice doesn't sound much different when I do that and when I just talk normal. Okay, let's compare the back of the figures. So here's what the back of the figures look like, and, you know, look, check it out. They even got his scabbard, you know, in the wrong place there. But yeah, I say this updated version of Blade is 100 times better. I mean, they even connected it to the back, like, I believe that's the way it looks in the movie. And then over here, he doesn't really have it. He has writing on it, back of his head, though. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I think this is a very cool update to the Blade figure, and I'm so happy. Thank you, Mattel Collector, for making it, although I wish you would have put my name as its file card, but you didn't. Oh well. So there's Blade with some of the other Masters of the, Masters of the Universe Classics figures. And as you can see, Gwildor is back there going, hey, Skeletor, come on, down in front, buddy. I'm not in the photo. There you are, Gwildor. But, yeah, he sizes well with all of them, and I think he fits in quite nicely. I think those look amazing. Now, Mattel Collector, if you're out there watching this review, which I know you're not, but hey, I wish you were, because I'd like you to hear me. Please, oh please keep making the movie figures. I want the movie Skeletor, Franklin, Jealous Skeletor. I want a Sarad. Oh please, please, please. Even make a movie Beastman. Oh, and Karg. Oh, please make Karg. You know what would be cool? I wish they could even make the two kids. You know, seriously. I know a lot of people wouldn't care, but I would even take the two kids from the movie. I mean, come on, it's Courtney Cox, for crying out loud. Make a 2-pack of both of them together. Even make them slightly resemble them. I don't care. But that would be amazing. And of course, all the other movie characters. Just keep going. Don't stop. Because I love this Blade. Like I said, he's my favorite character of all time from the He-Man universe. And I love it. So, thank you, Mattel Collector. Thank you. So, did I sound desperate enough there at the end? Please, Mattel Collector, oh please keep making these movie figures. I love them. I know a lot of other people love them too, so come on, keep making them. Because you know what? These look really good together, but imagine if they were all the movie figures, you know, the movie Evilcheese, the movie Skeletor. You could have Karg and Beastman, and of course Sarad is missing. But hey, please, make them. Oh, that would be amazing. So, until next time, tune in for more Foo Reviews! You know, felzbug, you know, Masters of the Universe movie is one of my favorite movies of all time. Whoa! Holy cow! Oh, Pallet, oh, what are you doing, Pallet? Oh, he was expecting us. Okay, back away, felzbug. Back away! Oh, Pallet! Oh, what turned you so evil, Pallet?